Welcome. In this video, I am going to explore buyer behaviors, which is about how people make decisions when they buy products or services. Understanding this process is very important for marketers because it helps them know what influences people's choices and how to communicate with them effectively. We will look at the steps that buyers go through, the types of behavior they show, and the main factors that influence these decisions. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what drives consumers to buy and how marketers can respond to it. The buying decision process has 5 main steps, and each step is important. The first step is need recognition. This is when a consumer realizes they have a problem or a need. For example, their phone battery stops working, or they notice their clothes are old and worn out. Recognizing the need is the trigger that starts the entire buying process. The second step is information search. Once the consumer knows they have a need, they begin to look for information about possible solutions. They may ask friends for recommendations, read online reviews, visit stores, or search on Google. The more important the purchase, the more time and effort they usually spend gathering information. The third step is evaluation of alternatives. Here, the buyer compares different options based on price, features, brand reputation, and quality. For instance, if someone wants to buy a laptop, they might compare different models from Apple, Dell, and HP, looking at specifications, cost, and reviews before making a decision. The fourth step is the purchase decision. After evaluating the alternatives, the buyer chooses one product or service and makes the purchase. They may also consider factors like discounts, store policies, or recommendations from others before finalizing the purchase. The fifth and final step is post-purchase evaluation. After buying, the consumer reflects on their decision. They ask themselves, did I make the right choice? Or, am I satisfied with this product? This evaluation affects future purchases and brand loyalty. If satisfied, they may buy again or recommend the product. If not, they may return it or avoid the brand in the future. Next one, consumers can display different types of buying behavior, depending on the product and their level of involvement. The first type is complex buying behavior. This usually occurs for expensive or important products, like a car or a house. Consumers spend a lot of time researching and comparing alternatives because the decision carries a high risk and they want to make the right choice. The second type is dissonance-reducing buying behavior. This happens when the purchase is important, but the differences between brands are small. Consumers often worry about making the wrong choice and may seek reassurance after buying. For example, buying a new washing machine can make someone check online reviews even after the purchase to feel confident. The third type is habitual buying behavior. These are products people buy regularly without much thought, like toothpaste, soap, or coffee. Consumers are loyal to familiar brands and usually do not spend time comparing alternatives. The fourth type is impulse buying behavior. This occurs when a consumer makes a purchase suddenly, without planning. For example, they might see a snack or a small gadget at the checkout and decide to buy it on the spot. Impulse buying is often driven by emotions and immediate desire rather than careful thinking. Moving on to factors that influence how buyers make decisions. The first group is psychological factors. These include motivation, perception, learning, beliefs, and attitudes. For instance, a person may buy organic food because they believe it is healthier or because they have learned to trust certain brands. The second group is socio-cultural factors. These include family, friends, social groups, culture, and social class. People are influenced by what others think and do. For example, a teenager may buy a specific brand of shoes because their friends wear it, or a family may choose a car that reflects their social status. The third group is economic factors. Income, savings, prices, and budget influence what consumers can buy. A person with a limited budget may choose a cheaper alternative, while someone with higher income may consider premium brands. The fourth group is technological factors. Technology affects how consumers find information and make purchases. Online shopping, product reviews, price comparison apps, and social media influence what consumers know and how they decide. For example, someone may read reviews online before choosing a smartphone or watch a product demo video. Lastly, I would like to conclude today's presentation with a quote. Understanding buyer behavior is extremely important for marketers. By knowing how consumers make decisions and what influences them, companies can create strategies that really connect with their audience. Marketers can choose the right products, the right messages, and the right communication channels. They can also anticipate customer needs and improve satisfaction. In the end, understanding buyer behavior helps companies succeed, keeps customers happy, and builds long-term loyalty. Successful marketing always begins with understanding the consumer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.